Mike Mars here with In Wheel Time. We're up here in Northern California. As you can tell, we're out here Jeeping. And this is the new Gladiator, the mid-size truck from Jeep that's going to shake things up. And with us today, we've got Scott Tallon, the director of the Jeep brand, and he's going to tell us all about this vehicle and some of the things we can look forward to as we go out here on the off-road course. Scott, thank you for having us.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Mike. It's great to have you out here.
This is great.
It is. I mean, look at this. I mean, we're off-road. We're in Northern California. We've got a bunch of dirty Jeeps, and well, we had to get here, so we drove on road. But this is really the highlight, right? I mean, this is where Jeep is really in its element. So it's exciting.
Well, kind of give us an overview of you know, this is a mid-sized truck, so people are going to use it for that. You know, it's a multi-purpose vehicle.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, first and foremost, 100% truck, 100% Jeep. So when we set out for this program and then to bring a pickup truck back to the marketplace after being out for 27 years, you know, we were absolutely centered and focused on bringing the best mid-size truck to market, and it had to have all those truck attributes that a truck customer wants and needs. So let's talk about towing first of all. Okay,
right. Towing's going to be real important.
Best in class towing, 7,650 pounds of towing. And also payload. So we got a 5-foot steel box in the back, 1,600 pounds of payload, also best in class. So, you know, the body itself, the cab forward is very much Wrangler, very Wrangler-esque. But the back end, the business end, the 5-foot box, so we got a steel box with an aluminum tailgate on the back. You got a 3-position tailgate, so you can put 4x8 sheet material in there, haul around anything you need to. You got tie downs at all 4 corners, LED lighting, available spray-in bed liner, trail rail management, cargo management system, 115 volt outlet. That's just the bed. So I mean, just getting started. So I mean, it's really, you know, we were focused on bringing a really just not competitive truck, but the best mid-size truck to market.
So to do that, you've also got to have some tricks in the interior.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, the interior is the functional part of it too. I mean, we live in our vehicles, and it's got to be as functional as the bed part of it. So, you know, storage is always a challenge for the truck, right? And then owners and the research said that you got to have good storage for it. So, being that it's a convertible, we've got a number of solutions. So, behind the rear seat, you've got storage back there where you can hide items.
Right.
But not only just hide them, but it's also lockable, so it's completely secure. So, out of sight, it's lockable. No one can get access to it.
So if I take the doors off the top down, which you can do with this vehicle,
absolutely,
much like you can with a Wrangler, I still can secure my stuff if I go to the grocery store or if I'm at the beach and I need to run into the quick stop or something.
Yeah, no worries at all. And furthermore, the back seat, underneath the rear back seat, you got even more storage. So we have tons of storage under the back seat. Plus, we have a removable, lockable container in there too, to keep even more valuable. So whether it's fishing poles or hunting equipment, whatever, you've got it there in a lockable case, and then when you're ready to go, you remove the full case with it, you take it with you, snap it back into place, and off you go.
So you can take it like a suitcase.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
even better.
You know, it's all about the function, and that's really what's core at Jeep. It's got to be authentic, and everything we do to it, it's going to be 100% functional.
That sounds fantastic. And when you get up to the front, underneath the hood,
yeah,
that's another story.
Absolutely. So behind the 7-slotted grille here, we've got our 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, making 285 horsepower, made into either a 6-speed manual transmission or an 8-speed automatic.
Yeah, and that's your rock-solid workhorse engine that's so dependable. You've been using it for years and everything.
Everything. And it's just a great, phenomenal powertrain, especially paired with the 8-speed. It works really hard. You get great towing, great performance, great fuel economy. It's really no compromise. So 22 miles per gallon on the highway. How about that?
Out of a Jeep.
Out of a Jeep.
That's great. So tell me about the models, you know, how these things are lining up.
Yeah, we've got a full lineup. So we started at the entry level at the Sport. I call it the entry level because that's the entry point into the Gladiator. But it's extremely well equipped. They're all trail rated. They're all crew cab configurations. They're all dedicated 4x4s. So we've got our Sport at the entry level. Then stepping up from there, you've got a Sport S model with a little bit more content, but similar look to the base Sport entry level trim level. Next up is the Overland. The Overland is distinguishable for what we have right here. Body color fenders, and it's a little bit more premium than some of the other trims.
A little more of maybe a little more towards a daily driver.
Yeah, more of a daily driver, a little more civilized, a little more refined look inside and out.
Okay.
And then at the top of the range, we have the Ultimate. That's the Rubicon. So we have the Rubicon variant, just like on the Wrangler, we have on the Gladiator as well too. So, you know, with the Rubicon, of course, you'll notice immediately the signature red tow hooks on the front of it. You know, optional steel bumper with a drop-in wedge. You'll notice the vented dome hood is, again, very functional. Go down the side, you've got rock rails. So, you know, you need that extra protection off-road, right, on the Rubicon. But what's unique is, you know, we were also thinking of, well, now we've got a truck, how do we protect the bed of the truck? So standard on the Rubicon, you've got essentially a rock rail that wraps all the way around the sides of the bed and goes and meets into the bumper, which standard on the rear bumper is steel on the Rubicon. So full body armor all around.
Yeah, because that is an off-road vehicle. That's literally a factory off-road vehicle that you can take and go.
Yeah, it's you know, we've got our 4-to-1 T-case, 84-to-1 crawl ratio, front and rear lockers, disconnecting sway bar, full complement of body armor underneath, 33-inch tires, you know, standard all-terrain, or as a no-charge option, you can opt for the mud terrain, which we have here today, fortunately, with us. But it is absolutely an animal right out of the box, and we know a lot of customers are going to continue to modify them, and that's the beauty of it, so they can make it their own.
So, and in doing that, now I'm betting Mopar's got a little bit of tricks up their sleeve that they could help with.
Yeah, they've had a head start on this, so they've been working along for a couple of years now, is developing their accessory portfolio too. So at launch, we're really happy. They're going to have 200 accessories and Mopar performance parts available at launch. So you're going to take that functionality and customize your new Gladiator exactly how you want to, from the factory, with factory parts, right at time of sale.
So I can go in and order it and have it show up with tube doors, canvas tops, whatever.
Absolutely.
And the dealer's going to deliver it to me, factory warranty, I get my financing, whatever it is I need.
All of it's done, handled at one point, one time, all under warranty, and rest assured that those parts go through the same rigor as every other part and component that you're replacing on the Jeep. So you know that it's going to be tough and durable.
It's coming from Mopar. Yeah, it's got to. So when is this going to be available?
So we're excited because we're so close to launch. We're about to begin production any day now. We'll begin deliveries in May. So depending on how close you are in proximity to Toledo, they'll start arriving.
To when they start arriving. Yeah. So are you going to do anything special for this thing coming out?
Yeah, you know, we've got a number of things planned, but I think one thing that's, you know, really, I think, unique in the marketplace, we thought, you know, we've been out of the market for 27 years. So what we have done is we've developed, beyond the model lineup I just told you about,
right.
We developed a launch edition. It's the Gladiator Launch Edition. It's going to be a limited production, 4,190, a little bit of a nod to our friends in Toledo, 419 area code.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so, and what's really, really cool, I think, about this is not only is it a limited edition, it's a Rubicon-based Gladiator, but it's limited edition, but on, one of our many holidays, April 4th, 4x4 day, we're going to open up online and allow customers to go ahead and reserve their launch edition for one day only online on 4x4 day. So what they'll be able to do is they'll input their information. We have a concierge service that's going to contact them directly, confirm their specifications and order. They'll select a dealer of their own choice. The concierge service will handle the conversation, turn it over to the dealer so they can go ahead and complete the transaction. But you know, we're really excited because, you know, our fans and our followers, our enthusiasts are like, they've been asking for this truck for a long time. So, you know, we really wanted to pay back to them, do something that's unique in the marketplace, but open it up and make it available the very first day. So it's going to be a first come, first served basis, 12:01 on April 4th. Get your launch edition, because when they're gone, they're gone. There will never be another launch edition Gladiator.
That is a great idea, and I'm betting it's gonna be like some of the rock concerts. You know, people are gonna be hammering that thing, so it's a good thing you got a special site set up for it. So that's great.
We do, and we have a concierge service, and you know, there's a couple other cool kind of elements to it. So, you know, one of those lucky owners that takes possession of their Gladiator,
one of the 4,190.
You know, we thought about it. We said, you know what, we get to have fun when we come on these events and take them off the road, go do cool things we talk about and think about all the time, but we never really have the time to do it. So, you know, that's the one thing that no one seemingly has enough to do is time, right?
True.
So,
very true.
You know what? One of those owners, we're gonna give them just that. So one of those owners, we're gonna allow them to take as much time off their work as they want to. It's a week, a month, a year, and we're gonna pay a year salary so they can do whatever they want to and live out those dreams, live out those adventures in their brand new Gladiator Launch Edition.
So not only if I went in and bought one of the people that got in early enough to get the 4,190, then I might actually get a year's worth of pay to go play with that Gladiator.
Do whatever you want, and you know, we just think that that's just at the core of what Jeep stands for.
Absolutely.
I mean, work hard, play hard, but you know what? Not everyone has the time to do it. So we're gonna just take the salary or the income piece out of the equation, and we're gonna
Make
take
it a
care of
little
that,
easier.
make it a lot easier, enjoy the Gladiator the way that it was meant to be. So we're not gonna define what that is. We'll let the customer do that. That's what they
Part
do.
of the Jeep
You know,
lifestyle.
live out your dream and take your Gladiator anywhere you want to, tackle any terrain you want to, carry your toys along with you. It's going to be a blast. So I can't wait to have this all play out over the next few weeks.
It sounds wonderful. I've had a chance to be out on the course as a passenger. I'm fixing to go drive it.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you so much for having us out here and
thank
for giving
you.
us all this information. This is, it's going to be great to see this thing rolling around on the street.